Alpaca announced a $150 million funding round that values the company at $1.15 billion. Alpaca Markets is a developer-first API platform for brokerage infrastructure, and this raise allows the company to expand its global services faster. Now, the company also holds a 94% market share in tokenized U.S. stocks and ETFs, with $670 million in tokenized assets under custody as of January 12th. The top 5 tokenized U.S. stocks and ETFs held by Alpaca totaling over $187 million in on-chain value. Joining me this morning is Tony Lee, Global Head of Brokerage for Alpaca. Tony, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. So it's not every day that you hear about an alpaca becoming a unicorn. So tell us about the $150 million raise that values Alpaca at over $1 billion. Who's joining you and who are you working with?
Yes, thanks, Remy, for having me again. Yes, as you mentioned, we just announced our $150 million Series D equity financing, which values us over $1 billion now. This raise was led by Drive Capital. Their co-founder, Chris Olsen, now joins Alpaca's board, and we're very happy to have him as a thought leader for us. And we closed this in December, and this also allowed us to secure additional lines of credit that strengthens our balance sheet, that further supports our growth in this space. Alpaca is working with some major large enterprise customers now, such as like Kraken, SPI Securities, Metis, and Dime Financial.
And of course, as we head into 2026, we're paying close attention to what's happening around tokenization. So tell us about your market share in tokenized equities.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, we hold currently 94% of all the assets that are collateralizing the tokenized securities out there in the marketplace. We've been working with some very large industry players and who are putting a lot of their product and marketing focus around this growth. The fact that we're seeing this adoption grow so quickly, and self-admittedly, it's still a relatively small percentage of the overall U.S. equity market cap. But the fact that we're quickly ramped up into the hundreds of millions means that individuals are putting real dollars and not cents into this product, and really putting
Well, take us through your global expansion as a brokerage infrastructure provider for capital markets as well as crypto clients.
Yeah, so Alpaca, we are an infrastructure-first company, and we really focus on providing scalable, modern tech stack. And as we evolve into this modern frontier of blockchain technology, we really want to make sure when we talk about a multi-asset platform, we're not just talking about multi-asset from a traditional space. We're really talking about multi-asset and bridging the gap between traditional financial products and on-chain financial products. And we really want to build a one-stop infrastructure layer that allows the world to connect financial products to everyone around the world and across asset classes, across countries. We really think that this is going to be a revolutionary inflection point for the industry, as blockchain was really created to bring financial products to as more people around the world. And it's important that industry players such as Alpaca can bridge that gap and ensure that these products are being offered in not just a compliant way, but that also maintains market integrity.
And finally, Tony, before I let you go, we have about 60 seconds here. Give us your outlook for 2026.
So 2026 will definitely be an interesting year in terms of a regulatory standpoint. You just had, prior to this, you had mentioned Coinbase CEO's opinions on the current crypto bills that are being discussed on Hill. But we do believe a lot of the framework needs to be done properly and thoughtfully, and that will create a very good foundation for companies such as Alpaca and the players that are building on top of our infrastructure to really allow us to continue to democratize and bring financial solutions to everybody in the world.
Well, Tony, we will have to leave it there, but thank you so much for joining us today. And as always, thank you so much for sharing your insights and perspective.
Thank you for having me.